And welcome back to Anachronox. This is part 31 of our Let's Play series. Last episode, we kind of got our ass handed to us a couple of times from an optional fight that is a lot harder than I initially anticipated. So, basically this was while we were doing side stuff in the Mistech tunnels in order to get a couple of upgrades for our party. So, we did bypass that optional fight. I may put it back in as an optional extra later on after I can grab some really hard to get stuff, which basically means having Pal go sit and bounce around in the balls for another 4 hours, which is not entertaining for really anyone. So we're about to go talk to Rowdy here, as this will progress our story for a little bit. Closed signs, that's ominous. Hey Boots, Rowdy sent everyone home. I'm supposed to turn everyone away at the door. Except you. You can go in and see him, but your friends will have to stay with me.
Rowita Calica.
Holy shit. Lock the doors.
No thanks, Mac. I'm off the sauce.
This isn't for you. Rowita Helicon. You know how long I've waited for the man unlucky enough to know that name? Don't get me wrong, but I wasn't expecting you. My name is Rowita Helicon, Tyrannus Squarinthcalicus. For 50 years I've searched the galaxy for the Echo Gate. Dozens of planets and hundreds of dead ends later, I found the gate, here, on Anachronox. This bar became my base of operations. This mask my protection against an enemy who knew all too well the face of the Vigil.
Why didn't you ever let me in on this?
I did. But you were drunk and threw up before I could finish telling you. And when I asked you to find the key to the Echo Gate last month, you turned me down.
Okay, so let's start over. I'll take the case.
Good. You won't have to look far. It turns out the key has been right under my nose this entire time. In the Mistech tunnels.
The tunnels? But we were there already. We didn't find a damn thing.
What the hell is that?
Except for that stone.
Thanks much, Sylvester. Whatever this is will look swank in my collection.
Deda's got the keystone, and I gave it to him.
So take it back.
How? Deda controls the city. I need an army.
The 7 of you equipped with Mistech are all the army you need.
But it's Deda. I never asked for this. How am I supposed to save the universe? I'm me.
I see. What I'm about to tell you is very important, so listen closely. Yes, Deda has grown in power. Yes, he is responsible for your hard times. But at the end of the day, he is still the desperate little street hustler you used to pick fights with in the bricks. You must get the keystone, Boots. It must be destroyed.
Dun dun dun. Bit of a story dump there for you. And maybe a bit of a shocker that the quest to go find his keys would actually have kind of short-circuited a lot of this. Debrief for the rest of the party on Cinder Station and make preparations for an assault on Deda's fortress in One Gate. Alright, so back to Sunder. Not Sunder, Cinder Station. Sunder's gone. Sunder's been sundered.
Will be punished to the fullest extent of the law.
And apparently the taxis are all gone, which I didn't notice, so we would have had to run anyway. But we're not going to come immediately back, or we're not going to go on to the final area quite yet. The reason being is we need to grab Krampus and Paco, Grumpos because he's got an item, another crystal he can get here for his 4th ability. And Paco because he has a stone he needs to get with 1 gate, which we can then take along with the other redstone we have to Festus to get him irradiated so that he'll get his 2 abilities. And I probably will pick up a couple of shield cells from commercial there. I believe those were what we got. If expensive, but hey, what are we going to do with all the cash we've got?
For the notification.
Warning. And after hours curfew is currently in effect.
Alright, floor 2, right?
South Anachronox is currently under martial law.
Guessed right for once.
Please stay indoors until further notification.
Back to sender. Grumpos, you're coming with us. What? The stone we found in the tunnels was the key to the cosmic gate? I just knew it was important, and you gave it away like candy. It really chaps my hide, kid. We could have taken on those guys, but because you're afraid of Data, we just rolled over easy. Now I have to fight who knows how many stooges to get that stone back. And I'm only a chapter away from finishing my paper. I'll come out of retirement for one last mission. I can meet you at Data's Fortress as soon as we're ready to kick off the story, or I can come with you now. Pack your bags, Pinky. We're moving out. Let's hit the road, boss. So I should warn you that I could use a better staff head if we're going to plan on crashing Data's Fortress, which we've already got. So, Democritus behind. I can help you. Let's team up and throw this down. I'm gonna blitz Data's face. Okay, but I want him to learn better weapon. And leave Snow behind. Alrighty, so let me just save over here. I do not think that I will have to tell everybody to meet us, but we'll do it anyway. What's the story? Meet you at Data's Fortress when we're ready. See you there. Ah, she didn't move anywhere, so we must just automatically meet up. Be interesting to hear other people's reactions, though. Ready to kick some. Want my help? We'll meet you at Data's Fortress when we're ready. Plan is at your service. We'll meet you at Data's Fortress when we're ready. Okay, and row. Ready to kick some. Want my help? We'll meet you at Data's Fortress when we're ready. I'll be waiting. Alright. think we will have to go into combat, but let's make sure everybody's got something equipped. I'm tempted to give Grumpos the visual safe cell simply because he's got our healing. Let's do that. And we will give him band and wristband and whacking. Everybody's got a shield cell equipped.
Attention. South Anachronox is currently under martial law. Please stay indoors until further notification.
First things first, gonna grab a crystal for Grumpus.
Warning. Anachronox curfew is currently in effect. Violators will be punished. Warning. Anachronox curfew is currently in effect. Violators will be punished to the fullest extent. Attention. South Anachronox. Attention. South Anachronox is currently under martial law. Please stay indoors until further notification.
Kind regards and salutations. My possession the greatest repetition in nature. That is to say, a homogeneous solid of pure mesmerization. Prism of zero imperfection.
Anachronox curfew is currently in effect.
I have a prism most perfect. Would you like to purchase it? Take that, or should I? Molds and shapes the purest of light. Quite helpful in meditation. Enjoy. So hopefully we now have a crystal. Yep, dodecahedral. So now off to one gate to grab the stone and a couple of shield cells. I may end up grabbing 3 of them simply because I know we're still using 2 Cinder Station shield cells on our characters. Grumpos, I want one for Grumpos just in case it turns out that the Mistech Vulcanite strategy backfires at least horribly.
Warning. Anachronox curfew is currently in effect. Violators will be punished to the fullest extent of the law.
Let's take the tour shuttle to one gate. Let's sneak up on data. Oh, right. Let's take the... We're not sure the difference. Take tours and sneak on data. Yep. One gate. 6K. Up to one gate. There you go. Hello, Mad Caleb. Poke. As the curtains close in this mad shadow play, shall I die quickly and alone on an empty stage, mouthing these words in perpetuity, or will I be granted a more substantial role? Curse fate, I will not be enslaved by the words of another man. Take this with you. Think of me when you use it, and I will be immortal. Sigh some harmonic, so there's the best.
To One Gate District are currently departing from the north platform.
Try to save here. You went too far, come back. Ready, so now got stuff to find. Somewhere. Also got to talk to this guy. Because you have got a core personal power shell. Who will buy free of. Oh, do come back. Alright, so you've got the field issue. That is 344 or 128. Oh, that's better than that. Right. Did not have any shield whatsoever. It doesn't appear to. Alright. That's slightly annoying. Just make sure it isn't some sort of weird limitation. Nope, it doesn't have the ability to shield you. Oh yeah. Use the cinder one, as much as I'd rather not. Wait. She has the door and Imperial Shield cell, and I know that one takes. Weird. It's like something kind of glitches with shield cells when you save and load or something. rough work and make a form of kryptonite. First I must irradiate it somewhere. Back shuttle.
All shuttles to Center Station are currently departing from the south platform.
Now we're off to Hephaestus, where we will get the shards irradiated for Paco. Then we're going to hop by Center Station to have Grumpos made his new crystal. And that will actually be all that we have to do.
An after-hours curfew is currently in effect. Violator will be punished.
Or 2 for shuttle.
Attention, South Anachronox is currently under martial law. Please stay indoors until further notification.
We're off to see the irradiating robot. The irradiating robot of Hephaestus. Yeah, I'm not really a singer-songwriter. Pedal. Yep. This is the right way. As to whether this is the right way is anyone's guess. That's the guy, right? That's the guy. So we get down there. Here we go. If a hero brings me a stone, I will irradiate it. Here's the crimson stone. Watch as I sink the crimson stone into the ire of awareness. Grab some kryptonite. Read this bloodstone. Watch as I stab the bloodstone into the beating heart of awareness. Bloodfire kryptonite. Alrighty, so now Fire Fury. Proxima Punch. This way. Back up the elevator. Work your way all the way back to the shuttle. And we'll head up the pay to pray at Silver Station. There's a half tram. It'd be nice if that actually was working later in the game so that you could, go back and forth between these areas a little easier. Pedal as we go by. Save. And play with the magic transparent shuttle until we find the magic click point. That lets us go. Almost had it there. Unfortunately, this is gonna. I don't know why, because later shuttle trips between areas obviously don't have the full cutscene, but this one seems to like to do it repeatedly. Pay to pray. Would you like to burst quality time with our pray pod? All meditate with the dodecahedral prism. What a dazzling prism. We graciously accept it as valid proof of your involvement with the School of Order. Step up to the pray pod. The black cube of perfection will rotate into position slowly. Shortly. It might be slow. Who knows? Meditations have proven fruitful. Grumpos learns. White light. Alrighty. We are finally done. All the side missions done. Abilities obtained. Most of them anyway. We may have missed a couple. Well, let's check. We apparently missed one of Pal's abilities. Not bad though. We have 4 abilities for every character, which is the maximum we can have. We have excellent weapons for everybody. We have the harmonic versions of most of several of the Mistech. I can't talk straight. We have some pretty good shield cells. So I think the only thing we haven't kind of done at this point is taken out that Door Lord. In terms of things you can do in this game. But now it is the time to head to the final area. Right here, let's make a save. Right there. I remember what each of these are. Yeah, that's the one that before we took Stiletto on, so we can do other areas. So, all right, off we go.
Attention. South Anachronox is currently under martial law. Please stay in your taxis for notification.
Walk our way there.
An after-hours curfew is currently in effect. Violators will be punished.
And during the fights, I will try to show off people's various new abilities, so you do get to see them. Say? Nope. He just wants us to call him. I will after I save the world.
Please have your one-gate community pass ready for auto scan.
Probably not be able to finish it in this video, so there will almost certainly be one after this, as the final area here is non-trivial, and we do have some guards to fight. Fire Fury, so that's apparently a friendly ability, so we will cast it on Paco. I bet it ups his damage. Stop hitting Grumpos, he doesn't have a shield. That's probably why you're hitting Grumpos. Yeah, that hurt. So here's a slightly confusing. He's got the Vigil Safe Zone, which has this striped green bar for energy, which, you know, we've seen before as the striped green bar seems to be the amount of energy reserved for casting. However, oh, excuse me, I gotta sneeze. Or not, my nose just feels funny, yay! These, as you can see, have solid green areas, which would imply to me that they should be able to do some sort of shield. But I don't see any way to allocate it, so... The Vigil is 504, so... same as the Datacorp, so this is technically not any worse. So let's see if this actually gives him a natural shield, even though I'm not allocating any towards it. Because it's certain, at least for casting, it certainly isn't any worse than the one I've got, or the one he was using. No, he does not have a shield yet. So I'm confused. That might be just a bug. It's a normal PAX cop here. Do I kind of get a kick out of having cops have traffic lights on the back of their suits? I've got it. Bane slot harmonic. Just because. Surprisingly low amount of damage for what I expected. Or from the amount of energy I expected. People get their kicks out of shooting Grumpos. He is an annoying bastard. I suppose I could have him use Bane on himself. I believe that does heal. And, you know, the entire point of him having Bane in the first place. Yourself. Yep. It's a pretty decent sized heal. So he'll just keep himself alive. While the muscle beats out the Pax cops. I think Paco's other one is all the way up here. Right? Yeah. So, in the meantime, we'll just have him roll. I'm gonna wait. We have it now. We have it now. Here. Proxima punch. $11,000 damage. That's why it's nice to have. We've only got 200 heal grease pluses. It's not like we're running low. Now it makes me wonder what his light ability is. Where it is on. Max? Alright, let's see what your new staff head can do, buddy. Nothing when you miss. That's 1400 damage. His rate of ability is his white light. Poor Pax Guard. Working for the wrong team, bub. Deadest Fortress is just around the corner. I hope you realize that once we break in, there's no going back, so you better be sure you're ready to do it. You sure you want to proceed to Deadest Fortress? Yes. Then let's do this.
All right, girls. 2 teams of 3. I'll lead one. Stiletto will lead the other.
Why her?
It's personal.
We're both settling old scores here tonight.
What about me, Mr. Boots?
I need you for a special mission, pal. You gotta break into their security center and access the system. Think you're up to it?
Hell yeah.
Then let's put this baby to bed, folks.
Sly,
Yeah?
I'm proud of you. I know you can do this. I'd give you a hug if I could.
Thanks.
Don't look now, woman scorned.
I get to kill him. Understand?
We're here for the stone. Who says we're gonna kill him?
I do. If I kill him, our lives can go on. Both of ours.
Good luck.
The only time you will see this in this entire game. We're going to put, let's see, some magnetism boots, Paco, stiletto, melee, range, let's see, Grumpos has got the heal, so neither of those are particularly well leveled. Put Grumpos with boots. Stiletto. That ought to work out alright. Shift tab to percom between party members. So yeah, we're up here. Actually, was that the entrance or is that the exit? No, that's where we quote-unquote came in. Sure everybody's equipped. Those gates need to come open. Or we can just kind of go down the sides there. This way. Couple of bots. Alright, these are the guys. So, get some stared at. You will heal yourself, because I forgot to give you energy again. Crazy. lives. Now, before I forget, you guys need energy. Girlies, let's join the party and wait for the others inside. Pal. Time minder here, so pet that one as well. Death Defy. Freaking paranoid, checking everybody's shield cells. Go there. Check back here for this little side passageway. Huh. Besides, some things to hit. Let's go find out. Why am I blanking out on this again? Mistech. Idiot Mistech. You got it. Use it. Stop letting it let up hit. Or pocket up front so he ends up just target, please. She gets 5, okay. Plasma wall. Let's see how well that works. Not as well as I hoped. yourself. Firestorm, why not? Oh, because he's not in. That's why not. Right, Mystic. What am I doing? I don't know. I'm an idiot. Team Pirouette, because please. Yeah, we can always use more XP. Still leveled. Paco's in front now, so hopefully people will focus on him. Doorbell. Pay no attention to the death of all your security bots outside, Mr. Data. Everything's going fine. To the basement. We'll meet inside. Alrighty. Find the keystone somewhere in the fortress. Everyone please be careful. Stay alert and search every nook and cranny of the basement for access to Data's main fortress. So, now that we're here, and we've been roughly an hour, I'm going to cycle the stream, and we will be back shortly with hopefully the conclusion of Anachronox. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed.